No, that is rock, right?
Greg's going nuts, everybody. Welcome back to It's Happening Now. It is April 29th, Monday. Mondays suck. Mine was horrible. This month flew by. What do you guys think? This month flew by, didn't it? Yeah. It's almost over. Almost over. But you guys know the deal. Like, subscribe, share. Really helps us out. It's all free. Well, we got a couple good stories for you today. The first one's a little cringe, but we're gonna show that one first. And then we have, it was all basically a setup to get Trump, as if we all already didn't know that. But
what?
Just the hell you say?
Just want to take a moment of silence for our actual good intro today. And we didn't mess up anything.
Yet to be seen. Yet to be seen.
Well, the intro went well. Everything else, that's up for grabs.
It's all over.
Yeah. So
it's no, I'm just joking.
It's all bad. What the hell? What the hell that quick?
All right. Yeah, it always does. You guys know us. If you watch us every day, you know it always goes that route. But I'm gonna bring up this first video, and I just bear with us. It's the Kamala. I don't even know what to call her anymore. It's the Kamala. So I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna go over here and play this video for you.
Talk about the way I laugh. Apparently, some people love to talk about the way I laugh.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I love your laugh.
Well, let me just tell you something. I have my mother's laugh. Oh. And I grew up around a bunch of women in particular who laughed from the belly. They laughed. They would sit around the kitchen and drinking their coffee, telling big stories with big laughs. I'm never going to be, that's just, I'm not that person.
Well, please, for the love of God, we wish you would laugh like that. I mean, I can't stand that lady's laugh, and it's so fake. It's so cringe. I'm sorry. I thought she did it in the video.
Why is she so close, man?
I don't know. And Drew Barrymore, I mean, the talent, you know what I mean? To be able to pull off that lie right in front of her face. You know what I mean? I love your laugh.
She deserves an Oscar for that.
She does for that performance. I say she deserves an Oscar. What do you guys think, Scott?
Well, for starters, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, there's.
I really want to believe that Drew Barrymore was just acting there, because I kind of like her as an actress, and it would be
way back from ET.
Just yeah, right, exactly. It would just be sad if I found out she's turned complete liberal or something.
Yeah.
She is. You just got to look into her a little bit more. That if you have ever watched her show, it's liberal as hell.
But
of course,
I've seen pieces of it.
There.
What do you think, Greg?
Yeah, no, I don't know what to think.
Oh, she's absolutely liberal. Everybody in Hollywood's liberal. If you're not liberal in Hollywood, then you get blacklisted. You don't get to be in Hollywood. If you don't like children, you don't be liberal. You don't attack Republicans. You can't be a member of Hollywood. It's that simple. I mean, just look around. Mel Gibson, not a liberal. And they're like, he's like, no, y'all sick. Mel Gibson got booted. You know what I mean? Booted. Just gone.
I love how they got rid of him, though. I mean, I don't like how they did it, but at the same time, it was hilarious when he lost his stuff, man. Yeah. I mean, like, not his stuff, but I mean, he lost his temper.
Yeah.
And what he said on that phone call was just hilarious. If you haven't seen it, watch it. What do you think, Devin? Sorry, I messed up the way we was doing. I just was going off of the way the setup is there.
By all means, let's get everything out. It's a washed-up actor and a washed-up politician on a fake show. It's obviously just propaganda, pure and simple. If you actually believe that's a serious conversation they're having, you need to think.
I mean, how could anybody have a serious conversation with Kamala Harris? I mean,
I could have a serious conversation with Kamala Harris. I have a few questions I'd like to ask her.
Okay. I
know what question he wants to ask her.
Yeah. Look, and I don't think it's appropriate.
Yes. Hold on. Bring it back. Devin,
is she appropriate for the office?
That's the question.
No.
Okay, well here, yeah. Let's hear it. What's the question that you would like to ask Kamala Harris?
How'd you actually get your position?
Hey,
Because you don't seem
we
to
all
have,
know how she did that.
Yeah,
well, there's speculation, but see, there's the hard questions you're supposed to ask seriously when you're doing an interview. Well, that's not a serious interview.
But what I'm saying though is, could you see yourself sitting in front of her and actually trying to really have a conversation with her? I mean, the woman talks to people like they're children.
I mean, that's her job.
But she's not very smart.
Look, no,
and you can tell.
It's like this. The community banks are like the name. They're in the community. And they serve the community. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Right.
Round and round. They go from here to there. That's what buses do.
Right.
Dude, when she said that, dude, I lost it. I was like, and she was so serious. But that's our vice president. And it's like, man, I would say Joe Biden talks better than she does. And he's got we don't know what he's got, but we would say there's very clear signs of maybe some mental things going on. But go ahead, Scott.
She's honestly, and I wish I could say it was an act, but Kamala Harris has the intelligence of a thumbtack, quite honestly. I mean,
no. Thumbtacks had intelligence.
Maybe if we were all 5, it would be okay, but we're not 5. So,
I'm going to tell you this, and I learned this a long time ago. All right. If you own a business or you go into a business, and I've learned this from owning businesses and working with people that had high position in business, the higher you go up, the dumber they get. And I'm serious, until you get to the CEO, because the guy above him, is afraid that the guy below him is going to try to take his job. So they just get dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber because no manager wants to risk their job to the manager below them. So they just hire somebody who's incompetent. And you wonder why companies go downhill, because the guy is incompetent.
Right.
I have a question. Doesn't that go against fiduciary responsibility?
That's something completely different. If you're a money marketer, no other businesses don't have fiduciary responsibility unless you're the CEO and up. But
you
they
have
don't
the
care
fiduciary
about that.
responsibility to your investors to make right. So, like, wouldn't having stupid people in your employ create a bad business model, which actually hurts your business? And
I'm talking about people that are just controlling the employees. That's why when you go up to a manager and you ask them a legitimate question, they go,
huh? We both did that.
They give you the dog tilted head. Like,
yes. Yeah. See, here's the problem, though. We're not talking about a business. We're not talking about a Walmart or anything like that. We're talking about the vice president and the president of the United States are very, in my opinion, are very incompetent people.
They are.
And it's like they have no idea what the hell they're doing.
Right. It's like we've said before, they're not running the show.
No, it's so obvious that they're not,
puppets. Bro. Somebody's got their hand in their back and making their mouths move. I mean, because they're just puppets.
I agree.
You want to know how
Kamala I think Jim Henson didn't die, and he's back there going, "Move the arms."
You want to know how you want to know how Kamala Harris got her job? I'll tell you how it.
I'm
going to show you right now.
Please don't say it.
You about to find out.
Why? Why?
That's hilarious. No. Okay. Devin, you had something to say before we move on? Not anymore.
Not after that.
How do you stop that?
Leave it there.
Right. That's a showstopper right there. Okay.
About to find out.
Okay.
I apologize for my co-hosts.
That was funny.
It's all in fun.
That's
just Monday. They haven't had enough sleep.
Yes. Good ratings. Good rec. It's all good.
Good ratings.
All right. I'm going to move on.
How do you move on after that?
Okay. Serious now. We're going to get a little serious now. We'll bring this up. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay. President Trump shared last week that he believes the FBI stole his will. The The FBI also stole 1,800 other items that were not documents that belonged to President Trump. This was not lawful or necessary. It was also widely known as, at this point, that Joe Biden, who ordered the FBI access to Trump's documents at Mar-a Lago and President Trump's personal belongings. On page 2 and 3 of the ruling, Judge Cannon revealed that it was Joe Biden who ordered the FBI access to Mar-a-Lago documents and President Trump's personal belongings. Now, didn't they say that Joe Biden had nothing to do? Oh, sorry.
Joe Biden said it repeatedly that he had nothing to do with the search of Mar-a-Lago. That nothing. Right. So he just flat out lied. Sorry.
Again. Scott. Yeah, Scott, go ahead.
I mean, yes, this is all a witch hunt again, and still, and forever until at least the end of this year, or I don't know when it'll end. I wish it would end, because this isn't how our country was designed to be run. It's being run by gangsters, quite honestly, mobsters, and
mob mentality. And this goes back to what I was talking about last week. Like, you would think that we could move on to different subjects and different things that are going on in the world, but these things just keep on coming up. So we got to continuously talk about them. It gets a little old to have to keep on bringing it up, but they just don't stop.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, they just continue to harass this man over and over again. And with that, Greg.
With that, I would just like to show you that this little screenshot, I'll say right here. Fact check. False claim that Biden ordered the FBI search of Trump's Mar-a-Lago. USA Today. Guess what? USA Today, you got to change your headline, because he did.
Yes.
It did. He ordered it. So, and if you look at the picture, bring up that picture one more time.
Oh, all right, hold on.
If you can,
it's still here. Still here.
Okay. All right.
What do you want me to
go to the picture? Yep. Go up to the picture. All right. Do you see the yellow folder covers?
Yes. Top secret.
You see the red one?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see that one that's flipped over right there in front of 2A?
Yes.
Those were all planted. None of those. None of those cover letters or anything the White House uses.
I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick down here. It's where they have it saying he did do it. That Biden ordered it.
Yeah, I mean,
no question. How do you know that those? How do you know that those are not the type of documents?
Those are the ones, because they're redacted. See how they're redacted all the way out, but they're showing everything else. Those are the ones that they're saying that they planted. Everything that's whited out.
How do you know that they're planted?
Because that is not. All right. So if you go, I wish I could zoom in on that picture. I don't think Chris can.
I can't.
They are paper clipped to the actual documents. All right. Now they'd be stapled. All right. 2, the White House doesn't use those type of cover pages. They each,
how do you know that?
The reason, because if you read the article, it says they don't use those. The things that are whited out is because this one that's been over has its own cover page on it. They have their own cover page on the actual pages. Next, they actually took a pallet of boxes from the Trump's White House, took them to Virginia, left them there, and then called the Trump and said, "Hey, you got to come get this pallet of boxes. Can't stay here." So he had them moved to Mar-a-Lago. So as far as they know, they were tampered with. They were actually put documents in there.
They broke the chain of command.
Yep.
It's just like, certain things, I'm not going to say what I'm talking about, but certain things there's called a chain of command. Once that chain of command is broken, you can't trust anything that's in there, because anything could have happened to it.
Is it chain of command or chain of custody? Which is
so the chain of command and chain of custody. So the chain of command is, so say I am moving ballots from one state to another, and I stop somewhere that breaks the chain of command. So
the cover sheets in the above photo that were Red, yellow, and brown were inserted by
chain
the
of
FBI.
custody.
They are the FBI
Yeah,
cover
chain of
sheets.
custody.
We know this for various reasons. The Trump White House did not need these cover sheets in the documents they had held because they had their own cover sheets. If you look closely at the photo above, the documents right above the 2A is folded back. The papers are stapled together as they should be. If you look at the batch, you will see that there already was a cover sheet on that document. And it says, please store in blah, blah, blah. That is the real cover sheet. The red, yellow, and brown cover sheets were inserted. If you look closely at the yellow cover sheets, they are paper clipped to the documents. The documents would have been stapled. They are paper clipped because they were inserted by the FBI.
Okay, now do me a favor. Go up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I can bring that
I'll
right
bring it
back.
up. I'll bring it up.
No, I got it right
Okay.
here. All right.
All right. Go up a little bit to the. Keep on going up. Off that picture. Keep going up.
All right.
Keep going.
Up
Keep
like-
going.
All right.
Keep going up. Up. All right, right there. Stop. Go down a little bit. No, go back down.
To
Down
the
a little bit
second
further.
Picture.
No. Right there. Stop.
Okay.
God damn it. You did it wrong. Go down a little bit more to the part where it shows
Underneath
the
those other pictures.
down.
a little bit. Go down.
Down underneath those pictures
No
right
more,
there.
no more.
Garth
Keep
Brooks and all
going.
them.
Shows a
Keep going.
page,
Tim McGraw.
man. Just keep going down. It
Keep
shows
going
a
down.
page.
Right
Stop.
there. Right there. Stop.
Right there.
You just
Stop.
missed the page,
All
bro.
right.
You went past it again.
Oh, right here.
The
No,
page. Yes,
right
the
there.
page.
Yeah, that up
Yeah,
there.
the
It
picture.
shows
Oh,
where
okay,
right
that,
there.
okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Now, right there, it shows. That's what I was looking for. The White House counsel office granted the request. So that's what I was talking about earlier. I was zooming through it too quick. Go ahead and take that down.
Okay. Yeah, that's where they told them they had to come in and
Well, that's where when Joe Biden said he didn't have anything to do with it. Well, that was the White House counsel. That was Joe Biden saying to do that, to go to Mar-a-Lago and all that. That's what they were talking about. That's what I said. There was something in there saying that Joe Biden was the one who requested it to happen.
All right.
And that's how they're showing it.
So chain of custody was broken, which means there's a possibility that they could have planted something or had a possibility to plant something. Let's say that we don't know whether or not
We
they
don't
were
know,
actually
speculation,
planted.
right?
It's all speculation, but you can speculate, and this is acceptable in court, that since the chain of custody was broken, it's possible that the things that were in there, he did not know were there. Number one, so therefore he cannot be accountable for what was there because the chain of custody was broken.
True. It's just like when you go to the airport and they ask you if you left your bag out of sight at any point in time, right? Because if there's something in there, they can't hold you responsible for what's in there if somebody was to have walked by and put something in your bag.
Right.
That's why they ask you that.
I'm going to read this for you guys.
Yeah, I said it wrong. I said chain of command.
One
You
of
said
the things
chain of custody.
I wanted
You're right.
to talk about. If you remember, sometime after the administration ended, GSA had approximately 6 pallets of items, boxes, I believe, that were stored in Virginia. And at some point, I guess there were maybe a time limit. I'm not entirely sure. They contacted the office of 45 to inform them that, they have to go. Someone has to pick them up, or they have to be shipped, or something to that effect. Does this ring a bell to you at all with you? Thakur, okay. Irving, we're talking about pallet, not just a single box, right? Thakur, a pallet, right? Right? Yeah. And the pallet had, what did the pallet have? Did it have boxes within it? It had boxes on it. Okay. And do you remember what kind of boxes? Were they brown boxes, Baker boxes? Bankers. Okay. Boxes. And brown boxes. So whatever that was. So in other words, the federal government potentially shipped boxes of classified information to the government storage to Trump at Mar-a-Lago and then charged him for possessing it, then rescinded his clearance after charging him, basically.
Right.
All right.
And that's the bullcrap.
That's
You know
called
what I mean?
setup.
All right.
Yes, that is a complete and utter setup, man. There's no way that I would have taken the boxes. You know what I mean? I don't even see.
I don't think
I don't know why anybody went through them to see it. Hey, there are certain things, like he says his will was there. It's gone.
Once you got him, you know what I mean?
Or no, that was during the raid. They took his
You're
will.
already a criminal then. You know what I mean? They'll never let you go.
Well, I don't think Trump has anything to do with.
I'm not saying that he did. What I'm saying is that the minute that you have him in your possession, let's say they come there, you find them, you realize you're probably not supposed to have this. Which, by the way, most people don't even look through all trillions of boxes of stuff.
Right, it's so many documents.
Are you kidding me? You just put this stuff in storage like everyone else does until the FBI comes knocking on your door and breaks it down, pulls it out. Goes, look, you got some stuff you shouldn't have. I don't know.
I get that. I really do. It's just it's like I said with the airport. If you say no, it's never left my possession, it never left my eyes, I seen it the whole time, and then they pull a kilo of cocaine out of there, you're screwed. Even if you like, oh wait, well, yes, I did leave it in the bathroom for a second, I forgot. Well, you're already screwed at that point. You already said no.
You change your story.
There is nobody that has higher clearance or tells the president executive office what to do. There's no government entity that tells a president, well, this page you can't have, this page you can't have. Any document belonging to the White House, to that administration, belongs to that president. There's no authority above him. I mean, he can sit on the toilet, taking a crap, and think, I'm going to declassify this, walk out and tell the world. That is his right. All he has to do is think about it.
Yeah.
I think the CIA and the FBI would disagree with you, even though they're wrong. But
the CIA and FBI work under Trump or whoever's the president. Yes, you're
not
wrong
anymore.
They're overlords. They're overlords, bro. What are you talking about?
Now, now they're they're the Castafa. And hold on, the FBI's here. I gotta go. No,
bye, bye, Greg.
Yes, go respond to your handler. Go respond.
Oh, he said handler.
Yeah, Bogan.
Oh man, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It really is, and they just continue to go after him. I mean, how many cases have they brought up on him so far, and he's just been beating them left and right. If that was one of us, dude, we'd be under the jail with the first one, let alone the other 99 or whatever it is.
Right.
So it's a crazy amount of cases they brought up on this man.
We'd be tied up in a CIA black site.
And again, I know I've said this in several of our videos, but if you're going to charge Trump with this, you have to charge Biden. You really have to. Otherwise, it's just right back to the same old that we've all been talking about, the two-tier justice system. Back to it.
They recently decided it's no longer Biden, it's Saint Biden.
Yeah.
It'll only go by that name now.
Ew.
Right.
Did that make you cringe a little? Like, oh,
I would never call that man the same name.
Look, you want to know?
Maybe
I found another story. If you guys don't mind me bringing up a quick headline that
Go
explains yet again how far out the federal government is going with things. And let's see.
Dude, Scott, you're right. Saint Sniffer.
Saint Sniffer.
That's what we call him. That's a good one.
Oh, that was a good one. Bring it up, Scott. What do you got?
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Where the heck did it go? It's not that.
He's trying to find it. He's got nothing.
There it is. No, I found it. Sorry, I had to figure it out. Here we go.
All right.
Eagle. Sorry.
So, feds demand employers use workers' preferred pronouns and allow them to use bathrooms that match their gender identity or face punishment. How is the federal government going to be like, oh, hey, all you employers out there have to do this or else?
I think they mean federal employers. Like if you have a contract with the feds, they can't say private industry has to do anything, but they can suggest that anybody who has a contract with the government follow their stupid little ruls.
Yes, they can.
And my pronouns are genius and handsome, and I expect
hold on. Okay, so I'll read a little bit for you because it doesn't specify. It says the federal government warns employers that if they don't use workers' preferred pronouns or stop them from using bathrooms that align with their gender identity, they will face punishment. It doesn't say federal employees.
It would have no, just federal I mean, they can't arrest you or make you do anything. The FBI does not have that power at all. Period. End of story. I mean, there has to be something in there. Are you getting that off of Gateway?
Yes.
All right, let me see if I can find it.
I feel sorry for Gateway and what they're doing to them.
It's
Yeah.
We use them a lot. I like that news organization, and they're filing bankruptcy now because of
I just skimmed through the whole thing, and I'm not seeing anything that says federal
legally
employees.
binding. So this is the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission.
Right.
So it's not a legally binded thing. It's more like what do you call that? Guidelines.
Yeah.
It's like when they put that stuff on.
It's a suggestion
during COVID.
Yeah.
Put out those things and everybody ended up closing their doors because if you don't follow their rules, you don't make any money. So
right.
Now,
so that's it's a suggestion until the EPA and some federal organization comes strolling into your place of employment and goes, "Oh, look at this! You don't have a gender-specific bathroom or something." You know what I mean? And then slaps a hefty fine on you.
And that is true.
It's a suggestion until
I would like to bring up.
Before we run out of time,
a breaking news story. Yes, I do. I would like to bring up 7 officers in Charlotte, North Carolina, have been shot or killed. One, I don't know if this includes one U.S. Marshal has been killed.
Yep.
Now there is some language that we don't agree with here at the best news show on the internet.
No,
but so just bear with us, and I can't seem to get back over to this other monitor. Let me bring this up. So you're going to hear some words we don't necessarily reflect our views.
Yeah, we do not agree with these at all.
And let's play.
Nigga, they busting, nigga. Oh my God. Get over there.
That's a lot of cops.
4 officers shot. Suspect barricaded himself in the house. SWAT's up there around the corner. Can't see SWAT because we're not allowed.
So many unmarked.
And that's the end of our story we have there.
Yep.
So many
Now this is a developing story, so there's not a lot of information as of right now. Our hearts definitely go out to those officers that lost their lives. Sad thing, I mean, like I said, there's not too much information out there on it right now, so we just thought it would be important to bring it up, show you guys that we try to bring breaking news onto the show. If it happens, it's a developing story. So
yeah, it is.
If we find out more, we will definitely bring it up on tomorrow's show.
This is pure speculation. I feel like it's a January 6er who they're trying to arrest. You know what I mean? I think people just
who knows.
I think people have had enough. They're just tired of it.
Yeah, I don't know, and yeah, that's definitely speculation. From what I read, it was they were trying to serve. U.S. Marshals were trying to serve a warrant to someone, and gunshots broke out. So that's as far as the story actually goes for now.
He didn't agree with the warrant, and
apparently not.
Yeah.
But with all that, remember, like, subscribe, share. We will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. to 7:30. And you guys got anything else to add before we go?
No.
God bless the USA.
God bless.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We really do enjoy it.
Yep, we really do. Now go ahead and
Tomorrow.
roll that bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hit that beautiful